discussion? At what point does outreach or the council get involved to help them increase, or maybe this isn't a great idea?
Thank you. One of the things I'll point folks to is under the draft policy, under guidelines, block parties funded by the PNC must be open to the public, be advertised to the local block, at minimum including flyers posted in the area, and either notifying each neighbor on the block with a flyer or posting to next door in that local neighborhood. Allow the PNC to set up a tent at the event, notify the PNC of the exact date, time, and location at least 2 weeks prior to allow the PNC time to advertise it, and then be a no-profit event. So hopefully that covers it, and hopefully, we always have someone there, which is a part of our role. But yeah, there's always, of course, that chance. Any further questions or comments from the board? Seeing none,
Sorry, I just
seeing
wanted
one.
to double check. So this is, like automatic sponsorship? So if
No,
someone
we'd
comes,
still have to
there's
always-
still a vote.
We'd still have to
So
always
there
vote on it.
is
Yeah.
Not faith that this particular block party would be well attended, we could not
We'd say no.
approve that.
Yeah, exactly. The main gist here is that the ability for us to say, here's what we're asking you to do if you want our funding, and that we can start telling people we have this formalized program to get people to apply. And maybe it won't work.
Yeah, I
We'll
just
see.
wanted to make that clear, that like,
Yeah.
it's not, free money. It's
Correct.
money with guidelines.
Money with strings
Yeah.
attached. Excellent.
There's a vote.
Yes. So moving that to a vote. Speaking of, any abstentions? Any nays? I saw. Yes. So we're at 701. Cool. All right. So we'll now move to. That passes. We'll move to old business. Sorry, move from old business to new business. Our last item of the day, which is a motion to authorize the PNC to invite its email list to joinnextdoor.com. I think everyone knows what that is. Move that to the floor. If there's a second.
Second.
It's all over today. So yeah. So basically, the idea here is, Nextdoor is one of the best ways to build community participation and discussion. We want folks to know that that's there. I personally already invited the entire campaign email list I had. It's got a very good response rate. Probably at least a tenth of people joined. This helped kind of boost some of those. But the PNC, of course, has its own email list. It's considerably larger, and wanted to discuss whether or not we should, basically invite people to that. Now, pros, helps build a neighborhood. Cons, there's probably a good argument to be made that the folks on the email list didn't sign up to be invited to a social network, and that's probably something we should discuss. And maybe it should be something that we, instead in the newsletter, invite people to. But that's something I want to throw out there.
Why is it being brought up to the board versus the communications and outreach committee?
That's a great question. I don't know. How about we kick it there?
Well, here's my thing. I thought we already did that. I thought we already invited people through our social media outlets.
Right.
I don't see any
Kinda-
drawback behind it.
Yeah, I
That's
just don't
that's the whole
wanna
point of a board.
I don't want to create a precedent where we have to come to the board to ask
For
things like
everything.
this.
Correct.
This
Yeah,
is something
that's fair.
that the committee
just
should be
kill
able
it.
to do.
Yep, I agree with that.
Good comment.
Can we just ask the committee to review this and
Yes.
approve it and just get
So you want to make
it?
that motion?
I'm
Move
with
the
that.
motion.
I will second it. Any further comments on the motion? Seeing none. Any abstentions? Any nays? That passes unanimously. We will kick that to Outreach Committee, which I agree is where it should have gone in the first place. And we'll move on to representative reports with Pam with Representative Area B.
311 is your friend. Please use it. Area B, I think you talked a little bit about stuff going on in our area. Can't remember what was in my email most recently. I know there's been some helicopter activity, which I didn't get to ask Officer Seha about it, but that, I think it was New Year's Eve
Yeah.
or something,
January
around,
2nd.
like over our, yeah. And that was a little scary. But I haven't heard any more about things like gunshots or anything like that, which is nice. So, 311, please, thank you.
Great. Area C is not here. Paul with Area D.
I covered everything during public safety. I don't have anything else.
Excellent. Elena with Area E.
Nothing else to report.
Okay, and that leaves you, Richard.
There's activity on the corner of Motor and National. The restaurant is papered over, so something's going in, we're not sure what. And they're remodeling the whole building, so there's a lot of work going on there. So we'll
Good.
see.
That's exciting.
Well, we'll see.
Awesome. So with that, if anyone wants to come to the garage afterwards and is feeling like a after meeting bylaws pick me up, that's where I'll be, and everyone else is invited. And with that, we will adjourn this meeting. Thank you guys all for coming. If you have questions of folks, feel free to find them before they leave.
I think this is the fastest meeting we've had so far, right?
It's not, but even though it had about 5 items on it.
20 minutes less than we would have been the fastest meeting.
Yeah.